There you go.
Hey everybody, it's Damon Johnson of DJ Realty Solutions. I'm here today with one of my old clients. Now he's the business associate, Vcash. Vcash purchased a home with me. It's been about
9 months?
9 months, so almost going on a year now. So I wanted to start this video series that I've been working on, another part of Open House where I'm actually talking to my first home buyer clients, talking to clients who may be upsize, downsize, and he graciously agreed to be a part of the series with us today. So I'm going to go through a couple questions. If you see me reading papers because I didn't want to forget anything, you know I'm a little older, so I have to take good notes, and I wanted to make sure that I delivered the best information I possibly could. It feels funny actually putting back up to the house because I was like, I remember when we didn't know if this was the house or not. Like, I didn't know. When we pulled up, I was like, I like it because it was really being worked on as we looked.
The first time we walked through, it didn't even have the updates and stuff it does now, so it was kind of hard to see the completed product.
Yeah, because I don't think, was it on the market, kind of? I think
No, we went to it before it went to market.
Okay, yeah, that's what I remember. So, guys, it looks totally different now. I got him like, oh my God, it's so quiet. But it's so funny. It still is hot outside as a day. Every day we came to look at this house, first time we came it was like 90 degrees. The inspection, it was hot. The walkthrough was hot. So continuing in that vein, it's hot again today out, but cool in. So we're going to get started. I'm going to do a rapid fire question and answer with him. And we know each other, so it's going to be real laid back. So what made you decide, Vcash, that, hey, I'm a little bit tired of renting. I kind of want to look for a home?
I guess the main motivation first was definitely the money. I was probably paying about $1,000 of rent a month.
Okay.
And kind of looking at my bank and stuff, that just disappeared every time.
Okay.
So, that was the key motivation. Another thing was just noisy neighbors. When you're living in a complex and stuff like that, you have just people all
the time.
So it kind of, you don't really know what's going to happen. It's not less privacy, but I would definitely say the number one factor is just that money going to rent, and then it's going to someone else.
Okay, cool. So yeah, sometimes when you're in a complex, you have neighbors on top of you, underneath you, next to you, and it's like everybody's looking at you at the same time. You don't have any privacy. So a home kind of affords you that to be like, when I come home, nobody's like, hey, what'd you get? Or hey, you're leaving out, or hey, you're doing this. It makes it a lot more private. What do you think about the process? Was it like, did you have some things that you thought before, some preconceived notions? Did you learn a lot? Are you still learning? What were some obstacles? Because guys, sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's not an easy process as the TV shows make it out to be. There's a lot of work that goes into it on everybody's end. The buyer's end, the mortgage guy's end, the other team members who go into that. So for you as a buyer, what were some things that you were like, oh, I didn't know about that?
So this was definitely a learning experience for me. I had no idea what the home process was like. So immediately I was on sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, searching for stuff that I thought I wanted. And I actually did, the guy I talked to before and rented from, he was a loan officer, so he recommended Damon to me.
Hey!
But what I didn't know is that I should get pre-approved first. So one of the things I was doing was I was sending Damon houses I wanted to see that I really had no idea if I could afford or not. And actually, once I did get pre-approved, I learned those houses were actually outside of the range I could afford. And so that was definitely a big learning curve for me, not realizing, hey, this is what a home buying is like. There's steps before you actually start shopping for a home that happen. And so it was kind of a humbling experience because I was like, oh, okay, maybe I don't make as much money as I thought.
No, it's fine because everybody has a number in their head, and I try to tell them, hey, let's get with your mortgage guy, let's get with your loan officer to see what the number actually is. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's right on, sometimes it's a little bit lower. I would rather have you know the number with the pre-approval than to guess. A lot of people go on these websites and they type in their income, they go, oh, you can afford $5,000 a month, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh no.
That's not the case at all. And I'm happy about it because I didn't want to get myself into a situation where I was struggling to make the payments. And so that's kind of where the loan officer, they come into play and they let you know what you can afford based on your expenses and your financial history.
Cool. So what about the process where you like, I need help. I can't do this by myself. What stage were you at where you're like, oh, I know enough, but this is out of my league?
I mean, almost everything. I mean, just kind of getting started. Like, it was easy to search for homes online, but then it's like, okay, well, how do I actually go look at the home? Like, do I just show up? Like, I was just like, because when you're browsing online, you see stuff and you're like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then
Let me go see it right now.
What's the next steps after that, and how do I make it happen? And when you kind of get down that wormhole, it starts to be like really time consuming. And then there's all the other things that you have to factor in when it comes to, speaking to the loan officer about the loan and all that.
Right, because sometimes people don't take into account, like I'll have people who will come, first time buyers say, hey, I want to see this today. And I'm like, I really want to show you today, but I really can't because you don't have the pre-approval, or you're still in the lease that you're going to be in for the next year, or...
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of factors. And I mean, so that's one thing I did well about where I was renting. I knew kind of how much time I had. I knew how much time I had to search pretty much. But yeah, I'm really happy Alex introduced me to you, because it kind of did take a lot of stress off me. Like when we started looking at homes, when you knew, okay, this is what I'm looking for, and then you can make recommendations on what areas to see. Plus, when we first started going through those homes, you kind of knew what to look for, which was nice. That was a big relief too, because walking through is just, I've never shot a home before. I don't know what certain things mean, whether something has a crack, whether
is it a good crack or a bad crack?
Yeah, good crack or bad crack. The types of with the air conditioning and the heating and all that, you kind of knew what to look for and kind of picked out the big things that I could be concerned for and looking for a home. So that was really nice.
Cool, because sometimes that is the realtor's job, is to point out things that we're like, I don't know about this, I don't know about that one. It's kind of, I want my clients to be able to enjoy the home, to walk through it. I don't like scaring people, but I don't like I always tell my clients, I'm not going to sell you anything that I wouldn't live in, and I stick by that.
There's a house we went to. The first time we looked at it, I really liked it. And we went back a second time, and upstairs in this attic, there was this giant crack that had been hidden by something the first time.
Yeah.
And you're like, that probably doesn't
look like that's not it. So it happens. I tell people, a good thing you brought that up, that sometimes you see the house 2 or 3 times because you don't know. When you walk back through, you're like, ooh, I didn't see that, or oh, I didn't see that. And that's kind of where the inspector comes in after you do the offer and you went through it a couple times. I get out of the way of the inspector. I'm there at the home, but I let them do their job with the buyer, with the seller, to, go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. The inspections are key. I don't care if the house is 100 years old or just got built yesterday. Without the inspection, you don't have a leg to stand on, because, as I'm sure you find out, sometimes you're like, as soon as you sign that paper, like, what is that thing over there that I didn't notice, or what is that? And when you don't have an inspection, it kind of just is buyer beware. You really have to have that, because they'll give you tips of what to do right now, a couple months from now, and down the line from now, because homes act different. We're in Michigan, and homes act different in each season to me. You never know how it's going to act in the summer, how it's going to act in the winter. That's the inspector's job to timeline those repairs out for you, so there aren't any huge surprises, because you don't want to spend your money fixing up the house all. You want to spend your money to be able to live and decorate and still do what you need to do as part of your daily living. One thing I was curious about, yes, I'm reading the paper, guys. Yes, I am reading. One thing I was super curious about, when you finally were situated, did you have any remorse, like, oh no, I should have waited a month, or oh God, I'm glad I should have did this a long time ago, or do you think your timing was perfect?
I think the timing was right. I mean, it worked in the timing kind of where my lease ended with my apartment. Just real quick though, it was funny because with the inspection thing, I was one of the people that I wanted to save the $300-400 and
I forgot he was. Then I was like,
well, like when you're making this huge purchase and you're looking for anywhere you can save money, and Damon was great. He recommended, he's like, no, you need to get an inspection. And I'm really glad I did. The house didn't have any major issues with it, but it was just really cool going through with the inspector. The one he uses, Bruce. He took me through the whole house. He pointed out things. He actually recommended doing the grading outside, which I actually did that right away. And we've had one of the rainiest summers.
Yeah, that I can remember.
And
Yeah.
so, you know, like while other people, they probably have run into some issues with water in the basement, I haven't had that yet. And
Cool.
So that's been really great, kind of having that person that's taking his job seriously. And I mean, it's $300-400 on a $100,000+ investment.
Right.
So it's like when you look at it that way, rather than $300-400, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, it's a no-brainer. Get the inspection.
Because I forgot that I had to like push a little bit. See, I'm a man of my word. I pushed because at the time it's $300-400, and you're like, oh, I'm already spending this and spending that. But it's the peace of mind thing. You never know, because people don't go in their attics. They're like, I don't hear anything. It seems okay to me. They just don't go in attics, or they don't go in crawl spaces, or they don't. You wouldn't believe the number of people who don't go in their garages. They park the car and they go out the car, and little do you know, it's a bird's nest of their family of birds that's been there for years, and you don't know, and they're eating through your roof. And yeah, so I always say get the inspection, and it saves you down the long run from big fixes that you didn't know about. If the roof is bad or if the plumbing is bad, you'll know that day, like, hey, this is what I found. You can still get it, but work this into practice. See if they'll meet you halfway or what have you. I forgot he didn't want the inspection.
I have literally no handy skills, so I was
Me
looking
either,
for
not
something
handy.
that I didn't have to come in. Like, the house was move-in ready, so that was great, and that's what I was looking for. I didn't want to have to come in and try to fix stuff or hire people to fix stuff and spend more money out of pocket.
Yeah, because that $300-400 gets multiplied by
Yeah, exactly.
10. Sometimes the workers contract with these people, and you're like, oh, they're like, this is wrong and that's wrong. You're like, no, my inspector says only these 2 items, not everything on the list. What has been something that you've loved, like that you didn't think about, like, oh, I really love this?
It's just your own space. Like, it's kind of like pride of ownership. You kind of look around and you're like, this is mine. And that's the feeling I haven't had before with renting. So that was really cool. And it's just the quietness. Like, I don't have the same issues before where, you know, you kind of have your own lot, your own space, and it's just great. I mean, we have a couple of pugs.
That's what you're hearing back, the pugs.
In the background over there. Because then, like, when you're at an apartment or you're renting somewhere, you're like, oh, are they making noise? First of all, there's so many. When I was deciding if I was going to get a home or rent another place, it was so hard finding a place that would allow 2 dogs.
Right.
Like, it's always, most of them are 1, or most of them don't have any. And so I was like, I just don't want to deal with that. Like, I want to have a place where the dogs are accepted and I don't have to worry about, you know, this or that or that stuff.
And it's funny that you mentioned about pets. I know that, I had to read this conversation the other day about pets. People all have dogs now, and apartments are really not dog friendly. And those that, I'm saying 80% I know for around in our area, Macomb, Oakland, Wayne, are like, no. Even when you're renting a house, the kind of people are like, no. And it just still boggles my mind that people want to rent these $2,500 apartments and places. I'm like, you could just
they'll nickel and dime you for the pets too.
Yeah, it's extra money.
It's like, $400 non-refundable deposit, move out cleaning fee, and then it's like, okay, $50 a month or $35 a month per pet, and so that just starts to add up.
Like, one of you gotta go.
Yeah.
This is cool. I'm super excited. Thank you for letting me see that. And you can't see, but on his fireplace, he has one of the gifts that I got. He's gonna turn it around. See, this is real life, guys. They actually use your stuff.
The home is where the heart is.
Woo! It was hot the day I bought that. Uh-oh, camera work. Oh, nice.
We'll see it. I don't know.
See it.
Maybe we'll edit that out.
We'll edit it out. You know how the magic of the camera. So, this is one of many issues. I'm trying to go to all my clients, potential clients, old clients. He feels like an old client. Maybe because we know each other now. I don't know. We clicked from the beginning, though, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He paused. I don't know.
No, I was trying to figure out what you were saying there.
He paused. See, we're opposite. He's more laid back, and I'm
definitely an extrovert. I'm definitely an introvert.
So. Opposites, yeah. It's okay. He paused there for a minute. It's fine. But yeah, it's funny seeing it now with stuff in it. I'm super excited.
I know, there's nothing.
There was
It's
nothing.
weird. It's like,
Yeah.
There was no curtains or anything like that. So that was actually funny. That was a learning experience for me too. How to
Curtain
get
cuts. Never forgot. Inside or outside? It do I go inside the groove or outside?
Curtains are expensive.
Curtains are expensive.
What the hell?
That's why another tip: when you see curtains in the house, people are like, I don't like them. I said, leave them up. If the sellers leave them. Just work around them for a minute. They're expensive.
I was like, how many windows does this place have?
Yes, lots of windows. They all add up. You got to get the rod, the curtain. So save your money, kiddos. Save your money. But no, this series, I hope to visit all my past clients, new clients, people who are thinking about moving. I'll come to your apartment. I'll come to where you're renting at. Give you all the knowledge I have, all of my past clients. I learn from them as well, because every deal is different. Like this deal was different. This house wasn't on the market, and we really didn't have it wasn't the price at first, was it?
Nah.
Kinda.
But I mean, it was nice because we got it, and we knew the guys before
Yeah.
it was to market. We were able to kind of negotiate what worked for me, and yeah, I mean, it ended up being a great deal. For
Yeah,
me,
see? Ding. So, I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna put this video out there in a few days and we'll look at it and do some editing. And if you need to get in contact with me, I'm always at DamonJohnson100@gmail.com. Social media, I'm DJ Realty Solutions across social media. I have 2 Facebook pages. Damon Johnson is probably my more popular page on Facebook. YouTube, make sure you subscribe to me. This video will be there, of course. And I think that's it. So thank you, VCash, for giving me the time, letting me inside your home. I don't take that for granted. I just don't invite myself over. I have to ask, like, is this a good time for you? And as always, here's hoping your open house will close soon. Bye, everybody.